adventurers. I'm Jerry, and this is AdventurousJeriLynn. Today, we have episode 3, House to RV. Yes, we're at episode 3. We're going to move it along. And I have my handy dandy notes right here. I want to start off with a question this time. What do you do with all the stuff like this? When I say stuff like this, you have maybe more than one luggage. I have rollers, 5 different sizes in a big tote. I have DVDs. I have VHS. And I have large purses like totes. And what do you do with all these items? Put it in the comment below when you start downsizing, whether it may not be just like a family home to an RV like my husband and I. Maybe you're downsizing because you just don't feel like, spending your weekends cutting grass or fixing things. Maybe you just want to call a maintenance guy and have him fix it. People downsize for different reasons. But for my husband and I, in this, part of our life, we're downsizing. We're downsizing. Focus. We're downsizing our family home to live in an RV. Now, right now we have a cargo trailer. It's a 7x16 cargo trailer. And it has a curbside door and it has barn doors in the rear. And it's real nice and everything. But as we moved along in these, well, actually, next week will be 2 years that we've had the cargo trailer. And it's like it did good for what we needed as far as camping, but I'm listening to my husband and just being realistic. Can we live and go from a big family home down to a 7x16 cargo trailer? Is that even feasible? And I've noticed that it's not. It's not feasible at all. I'm finally on board and I'm starting to focus. And this is where my dilemma is. Now, this sounds bad, but when I came to my bedroom, I'm back in my bedroom now and I'm working my way down. When do I get rid of these rollers? I haven't had a roller set like today. I just have a ponytail and a simple braid. I can't tell you the last time. It's kind of showing my age there. I don't know when was the last time I had an actual roller set, but I keep these. I have no idea. Same with this luggage. How many pieces of luggage do we really need? Again, this is all we're supposed to downsize and get smaller and smaller. And it's my dilemma. All these DVDs. That's just some of them. I have some over here underneath this TV on the floating shelf. And this is just a fraction. Look at this. This is just a fraction of the VHS. Now, granted, I could probably turn around and sell it, but some of these movies, I spent like somewhere between $10 and $20. And then when DVD came out, same thing. You spend, if you could find it on sale, what have you. I don't know. So I'm getting into my frustration mode. My husband's like, woman, you can't fit everything. And I get that. But what do you guys do? I am so open to any possibility. So let's go on with, is storage worth it in the beginning? Well, let me backstory. This morning I was out running errands and I went to the store, got my groceries, ran through the car wash because we had some snow last night in Indiana. And I want to get all that salt and snow and all that off the car. Well, I started thinking, and I even took a picture and I put it on my Instagram if you want to go see it, of the snowy, the snow sticking to the trees and stuff. And just for a moment, I just thought, how many miles am I from the Florida Keys? Actually, about 1,400 miles approximate, give or take. And I just start daydreaming on the way home from the grocery store, and I just thought, I want to leave. I know this is the end of January, but I want to go now. And that's where I started thinking, light bulb moment. Maybe we can just get one really big dumpster You know, like how some people, when they're getting their roofs done in their house and they have this big old dumpster that takes up pretty much the part of the driveway. If we can get one of those, then I can just start chucking stuff in there, just throwing it away. Because at this point, coming home and looking at all this snow, and this is all natural light. I didn't even have to go and get any lights or anything and put them on me. This is the brightness of the snow. I'm back in the living room because last week when I shot in the bedroom, I don't know, it just seemed like, I don't know, I needed like, I don't know how many pieces of lights, lamps, just to, make it bright. But anyway, so I just went off a little daydreaming thinking, why don't we just throw everything away in the dumpster? But then back to reality, I come back in the house and, I want to do it the right way. As we come across things and see if the kids want anything, and just, hey, do you want this? We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Do you want this? If not, we'll probably just donate it. I was thinking about selling a lot of stuff, but the more I'm getting in it, I don't think I want to bother with Let Go or Facebook Marketplace. Now, I may come across some things, but when I was thinking about, hey, maybe I should have a garage sale and do the Let Go and a Facebook Marketplace, and I start thinking sometimes people don't show up. Then you're sitting there waiting and you're wasting the time. And I could be doing other things like, I don't know, making YouTube videos. Okay, let's move on. So back to the storage. So I thought, well, maybe, and I'm open to option B. If I can't get everything into this cargo trailer like my husband thinks that I can, and I've come to realize that I can't, maybe we should just get a storage place. Granted, just chalk it up, pay for it a year in advance. Excuse me. Maybe just get a little storage for like the bedroom outfit and maybe one sofa and like a favorite chair or something. And the rest of our clothes. Because I want to say that all the ideas that I've had in almost the 23 years of being married, and February 2nd of this year will be the start of our year 23 of our first date. 5 months later, we got married. But that's a whole nother story. I want to say that, I brought a lot to the table when we got married almost 23 years ago. And all my ideas are just brilliant. That's just not the case. They're not brilliant. Same way with this downsizing the house and eventually putting the house on the market and selling it and getting into RV. What happens if we get out here and we do it for 6 months or we do it for a year or even 5 years? And now it's like, okay, we're creeping up on 60. Do I want to keep driving? I won't know until, we get to going and, experience the full time of RVing. What happens if we want to get something like a tiny house or maybe move it with one of our 4 kids, hint, 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 and just flip the script, live with them in the basement or something, run the lights and turn the water on while you're brushing your teeth and just let it run and do loads of laundry, just, whatever, just say, hey, and then go through the refrigerator. My husband and I, we joke about that. We're like, let's pay it forward to the kids, but we don't know. And I don't want to just go and sell everything. What happens? The what ifs. Now, granted, before I started, I said, well, maybe a year for, see what happens when you get old? Maybe for a year, pay for storage. But then again, maybe we can reevaluate. Maybe that's what we'll do. Just get a storage place, something small, maybe like a 5x8, something small. And then that way, if things don't work out, or if say we want to be snowbirds or snow bunnies, be here when it's warm in Indiana and then go somewhere when it's cold. I don't know. Put it in the put it in the comments below. What's that called? Snowbird? I don't know. But maybe we could be one of those where we could, live and lease, 6 months out the year or something like that. I don't know. I'm open to the possibilities. Okay, let's go back. So now, on top of the should I get rid of the rollers? Should I get downsized? Like, how many luggage pieces do I really need? We already know about the VHS, even though I spent so much money into them. Okay, maybe we could sell that or what have you. Then we have all the DVDs for the movies, because eventually, I know when we're out, maybe we may not have a good sale signal? A signal. So, maybe we can't get online and watch TV or what have you. I don't know if we're going to do that or if we're going to go, what do you call it, like a dish network or one of those satellites. I don't know. We're still in the process of thinking that out. But anyway, I don't want to get rid of all the movies, because what if we want to put in a movie? Yeah, I may want to watch a movie. Maybe he wants to watch a movie. Maybe he just wants me to go for a walk and come back when this movie's over. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Let's see. With so many choices, better to be smaller or larger for comfort level. Let's see. What did I mean by that? Oh, home away from home. So I'm wondering, because I've been looking at every possibility, travel trailers. I've looked at Class C's, Class B's, Class A's. Not so much the fifth wheels. And I don't think I could do a van, because my husband, I think he really needs his space, because he doesn't want this all the time, all at once. I could be a bit much. So I'm open to the possibilities of maybe having something a little bit bigger. I don't know. But then as far as gas mileage, maybe smaller. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you did, because that would help. Because I need help. Look at me. I need help. I show one more time. I'm struggling with VHS tapes. I'm struggling. Look at this. All these DVDs. Oh my gosh. Let's move on. Yard decorations. So I pretty much got rid of those last week in the trash. On my little, I got rid of everything but two. I got this moose that says wipe your feet, and then I have these two owls. Those are the only two yard decorations, and I brought those up on the porch. All the rest of the stuff, like the frogs and the squirrels and holding the little things, and the little pinwheel flower. Oh, now my eyes are watering. The little pinwheel that blows. I got rid of all the yard stuff, so I didn't even want to fool with that. Riding lawnmower. What do you guys do with the riding lawnmower? I don't know if it's even worth selling. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. What did you do with your riding lawnmower? The garage. I'm going to leave that to the hubby, because that's his. I'm worrying about the house. I'll let him worry about the garage. So we'll move on. Knickknacks. Now, knickknacks seem to make everything so cozy around the house. Like right over there, I got this little miniature Rottweiler, because we had a Rottweiler. She passed before we got our German Shepherd. I have a little angel and stuff like that. Knickknacks. Again, how many do you need? But it also, like I said, it makes the house or wherever you live at a little cozy. So I'm kind of having a problem with dealing with that too. What to keep and what to throw away. And another idea, well, actually one of my subscribers told me, why don't you be open to ask one of the kids? I mean, we have 4. Why not ask them? Why don't we store something at your house if we didn't want to go with the storage? Hint, hint, hint to any of our grown kids, because they're all out now. They all have their own place. So that's an idea, if we didn't want to do the storage. And let's see. Option B. Sofa, TVs. That's another thing too. We have TV in the living room, a TV in the bedroom, a TV in my husband's office. Do we really need 3 TVs? Yeah, that's another thing. Let me know in the comments. What do you do with the TVs? Can you donate the TVs? I'm not sure. Or I guess we could just ask one of the kids if they need an extra TV for, yeah, I have to think about that. Um, I think I've got everything. Oh, an update on my search of my car. So tomorrow, I am hopefully and I'm optimistic that I can trade in both Chevys in for an SUV or a truck, something that has enough towing capacity to pull a small either travel trailer or cargo trailer. So I'm hoping so maybe by next week when I see you again, um, we'll have upgraded. Well, not upgraded. Actually, I'm trying to get away from the car payment and hoping that I have enough equity in the Corvette that once we trade, we can trade both cars in for, like I said, an SUV. And it doesn't have to be new or anything. It's just something used that is paid off and that's more money back in our pocket. And I think that's it. Because at the end of the day, I want to succeed in this journey. I know I'm not the only one that's out here with, you know, struggles as far as downsizing. I've watched so many videos. I think I've watched enough videos. I don't want to watch anymore, unless they're food. But different ways and people what they're doing to downsize, and there's some good ones, but I know my community of family and friends that watch me. You guys have been giving me some great ideas, so just keep those comments coming. And don't forget, if you're here and you're watching, and by the way, if you're here for the very first time, welcome. I'm Jerry from AdventurousJeriLynn. Welcome to AdventurousJeriLynn. I'd love to have you here. This is an RV channel, and I think my husband and I, we're having a midlife crisis together, and we want to get out of our family home and run away and go into an RV. I don't know if we're batty or not. I know, well, they call me airhead, maybe. I don't know. But that's what we're about. We want to downsize and then just share with you, eventually everybody's going to get to our age in our 50s, and maybe you don't want to do like we do. You don't have to worry about a big house and all the upkeep that comes with it. That's some of the youngsters, they want to cut grass and fix a roof and, plumbing. I think my husband and I, we're just so way past that. We want to just simplify as much as possible and just live as minimal as we can. And so that's it. I want to say thank you to all my adventurers for sticking with me. I can't believe here in well, a week or two, something like that, that I've been gone from my job for a year. I left in February, and we're just a couple days shy of February, and I just can't believe it's here. And then the very next month in March, coming up, I started this YouTube channel. And wow, time flies when you're having fun. So thank you. I appreciate you. I love you guys. You're so awesome. Thank you for coming back every Monday. This is AdventurousJeriLynn. Now, if you hear for the first time again, please consider subscribing. And for anybody that who watches me and hasn't subscribed, please do so. It supports my channel and watching it all the way to the end. That helps me, it helps grow my channel. So then YouTube just kind of pushes me out more, and coming up on a year, that would be great. That would be great. So love you. Take care. We'll see you out on the open road. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.